Welcome to our afternoon read aloud. Last week we missed out on our Hairy Maclary book because Friday was parent-teacher conferences, but today we can get back to it. Today we're going to enjoy Slinky Malinky Catflaps. Catflaps. So it's another book about cats, about Slinky Malinky and I guess some of his friends by Lynley Dodd. And they're on the cover. Wow, I see so many cats. I think the story takes place maybe at night, right? It's always good to think about, what's the setting as soon as you start the book. And I see lots of cats. Let's see, there's some big cats. There's kind of a scruffy, stripy cat. There's some cute little kittens, and it's like they're all sitting on a stone wall that kind of has it's broken a little bit. Let's look on the back. On the back, there's the cats again. It says, Slinky Malinky with eyes shining bright, squeezed through his cat flap and into the night. Oh my gosh. I remember the last one was about Slinky Malinky being a thief. Remember how he was going out and collecting all those things from the neighbors? So cat flaps, I guess he's going to go out and maybe have some more mischief. Let's see what happens. Slinky Malinky Catflaps by Lynley Dodd. Oh, he's so lovely. Oh, look. Well, here it looks like he's just having a nice cozy nap by the fire. Let's see. The house was asleep. It was silent and still, with flickering shadows on ceiling and sill. Slinky Malinky was cozy and snug, curled in a ball on the raggedy rug. Uh-oh. Oh, look, he's stretching his little back leg as he gets up. He opened an eye, inspected his toes, and washed from his tail to the tip of his nose. He wiped round an ear with a delicate paw and stretched as he silently slipped through the door. Oh, that's interesting. Paw and door are supposed to rhyme. So in American English, that wouldn't really rhyme for us, but maybe the way they pronounce this in New Zealand or Australia, that might rhyme a little better. A delicate paw and through the door. Kind of. Let's see. What's going to happen? Ooh, there he goes out into the night. Whiskers all twitching and eyes shining bright, he squeezed through his cat flap and into the night. So for those of you who are wondering what a cat flap is, it's a flap. It's like a flapping door that allows your pet to go in and out on their own. Ooh, look. So there in a tree is another cat and like a little kitten kind of climbing down. Let's see. Out of a bush at the end of the wall came two creeping shadows, one big and one small. Slipping and slithering, scrambling down were Graywhack Jones and Butterball Brown. So Graywhack Jones and Butterball Brown. Maybe Butterball because he's kind of roundy and brown. Ooh. Who else is coming along? Next to the hole by the tunnel house door, furtively lurking, were two shadows more. Up through the leaves of the five-finger tree climbed Pimpernel Pew and Mushroom McGee. Oh, I remember that Pimpernel Pew is like the Siamese cat, and Mushroom McGee is kind of scruffy and browny colored. And they're calling it a tunnel house. It's like a greenhouse to protect plants in cool weather, right? Down on the grass by the cucumber frame, mysterious figures were playing a game. They tumbled and chased with a scuffle and cuff the Poppadom Kittens and Grizzly McDuff. Okay, so the group of kittens and Grizzly McDuff. I'm remembering the Poppadom Kittens from the adventures from Rumpus at the Vet. Remember, they were all there. Oh, and that picture is like the cover. I guess they're finally all lined up on the wall. Let's see. From nooks and from crannies, from mischief and game, from every corner and crevice they came. They sat in the moonlight's silvery glow, hobnobbing happily, 10 in a row. Hobnobbing, that means kind of hanging out next to each other. Let's see, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, 10. Uh-oh. Oh no, who's coming along? Did you say Scarface Claw? Oh, let's see what's going to happen. But out of the hedge by the rickety seat, disturbing the birds in their feathery sleep, something was sneaking on Pussyfoot Paw, the cranky and crotchety Scarface Claw. Oh, dun, dun, dun. Oh, look at their reaction. My goodness, tongues out, backs up, tails up, hissing. Let's see. Then all at once came the ear-splitting sound of a caterwaul symphony echoing round. Yow, brow, yow, wow, yow. Wow, look at all those funny cat sounds, the way the writer wrote them. Uh-oh. Look at all the lights coming on in the houses, and the people are waking up. It woke all the neighbors from window and door. Came bellowing shouts and a furious roar. Shh, they all said, what a rackety bunch. Stop that commotion and go home at once. With a grumbling growl and a scuttle of paw, off and away galloped Scarface Claw. And down from the wall with a hiss and a spit went Slinky Malinky, lickety split. Okay, so there's Scarface going and there's Slinky Malinky. The others all followed until there were 9, trotting behind in a tail-waving line. Whiskers all twitching and eyes shining bright, they squeezed through the cat flap and out of the night. Wait a minute. Are they all going to Slinky Malinky's house? Ooh, and look at their shadows. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that. How lovely. It's kind of like a little party, a little slumber party. Wow. Let's see. The house was asleep. It was silent and still, with flickering shadows on ceiling and sill. Slinky Malinky was cozy and snug, with all of his friends on the raggedy rug. Oh, well, something else is going to happen. Do you see what I see? They sat in the firelight's welcoming glow, hobnobbing happily, 10 in a row. The end. So are there really only 10 though? Look who came on in and wants to join. And look, Pimpernel Pew's kind of looking over at him. And how many are there in the end? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, there's 11 with Scarface Claw. So anything, we got to do something, right? I love this book. It's so fun. But I do want to point out something interesting, how it's another example where at the end, it's like the story goes back to how it was at the beginning, right? So at the end here, it says, the house was asleep. It was silent and still, with flickering shadow on ceiling and sill. That's just the way the story started. Same picture, right? Look, by the fire. Just like at the beginning, there was Slinky Malinky, right? Slinky Malinky, again, the house was asleep. It was silent and still, with flickering shadows on ceiling and sill. Anyway, so that's an example of how sometimes books, they seem kind of to go in a cycle. I hope you enjoyed Catflaps. So don't forget to keep washing your hands, cover your coughs and sneezes, do some reading, do some writing, help your family around the house, and I'll see you on Monday. Bye.